fiercest and at times most controversial rivalries in all of college football. The two showcase programs from the state of Utah. This game has had its share of fights, it's had its share of feuds. At times it has been a figurative and near literal war. But to most, something about it still feels holy. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. And the Utes will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So BYU's offense will start this game off. This series always seems to come right down to the final few plays, and last time they met, it was Utah pulling it out.
Utah made the plays when they needed to win a big rivalry game. Jesse, they executed better than BYU.
That's a good way to put it, David, because Utah's a program that every year they focus on the small details, and when the game was on the line, that's when they executed best.
Got it in the middle. It's Hagan.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. The give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That
gashes the heart of the knee. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. BYU with the 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Gives it on the option.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Makes the catch. It's Hagan. Oh, he's got some space. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. BYU has this offense clicking. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. The give to the back.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
The run from the shotgun. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. So the Utah Utes offense will go to work for the first time. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Makes the catch. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. The Utes headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Glagway. Grab near the marker, it's Hooks. Across the 25, he's got room. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9.
completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's put in...
Touchdown, Utah! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in this situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target. Accurate throw in 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Starting in 1971, the Beehive Boot was established to determine the best team from the state of Utah. The boot itself, estimated to be well over 100 years old.
Man, this is one of the most physical college football games I think we see each and every year, David. And this game's been referred to the holy war between BYU and Utah, but this game almost feels like an NFL matchup because of the size and the physicality these two teams play with.
And Jesse, that's a great breakdown, and I agree with the NFL talent, all that stuff, but let's get back to the boot. 100-year-old boot. Like, that's what the prize is. How bad do you think that thing smells?
Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed behind the line, it's Carr. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields to punt. Wants to make a play. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Got his man quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Got room to work. Busts through behind and runs through another guy. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Gets rid of it. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Hagan. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Reynolds. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. The Cougars have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Cougars! And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Virginia Tech picked a bad day to have a bad day. The once proud tradition Frank Beamer built there in Blacksburg, we're a long way from that right now. They're trailing by 4.
Touchdown, Utes! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Reynolds. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Reynolds. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Botmeyer. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Going to look downfield again. There's the pressure. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Using his feet to buy time. Finds space on the right. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Timeout called by the defense is their first in the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's back. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on an RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
And the Utes want to move quickly. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now on 2nd and goal. This quarterback part of their running game. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Utah!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man downfield. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. A first down for the offense. To the air on first down. Throwing right. Tosses it incomplete. This clash dates all the way back to the late 1800s and is carried on through days of independence, changes in conference affiliation, but the constant is disdain and contempt for the other side.
You're right, Reese. It's pretty wild because the rivalry dates back to the same year. The state of Utah was founded in 1896. That's how long these two teams have been going. This thing is historic, and every year, David, it's an incredible football.
And I love what Reese said, too, though. They've changed conferences. They've been independent. Whatever it takes, they want to play each other because they want the bragging rights in the state of Utah because it means a heck of a lot.
BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To throw, it's Lagway. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Andrews. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bray. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. They'll immediately call timeout.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot. Get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Oh, he's getting ahead of Steve. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Bringing the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example.
Breaks into the open. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Still on his feet at the 45. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Beehive boot is on the line, and already BYU and Utah have given us some stirring moments. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's send it back to our guys in the booth.
Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Setting up the screen. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Just keep giving them the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Still running at the 40. Turning on the Jets. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Utah! Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
They'll give it to the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trench.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Andrews. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Back to throw, it's Flagway. Catch in the middle, it's Hooks. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Utes can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. To the ground, he's got it again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Utes! And Utah is starting to assert itself and seize command of this rivalry by building a big lead.
And the Utes are always ready. This is a team that you can always depend on. Rivalry game, week in, week out. They're built, they know who they are, they're disciplined, they're tough, and that's why they're winning this football game.
And I feel like Utah is also one of those teams that's just ready to pounce, right? They're ready for you to make a mistake, and then they take advantage of it, and that's what they've been able to do in this game. They came in with a good game plan, and they are executing.
Going right to work up top. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the catch down the right side. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man, it's Reynolds. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reynolds. Touchdown, Cougar! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looking for space, it's Bray. Got the first down and more. Nice move, creates some space. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Utah! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. He makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And his first throw here is incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. That's caught. It's Lawson. At the 40, there he goes. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put it.
He's got it inside the 30. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This BYU offense set up with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. He's open on the right. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. It's good. Easy call for the refs. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Slams it ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he doesn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here,
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, BYU.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight, because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
yeah, and I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Buys a little extra time. Slings it downfield. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. On the option. He'll pitch it. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Cougars have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Cougars lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Turning it up, headed to the end zone. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. On the move at the 30. Flying out to the left. Running inside the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
He makes the grab for the 2. I don't know why you need to go for 2 there, but they do, and it's successful. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 kicks remaining on the clock.
Yeah, a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
Lofts one deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock is struck 0, and the ball game is over. They were certainly feeling